Welcome back. We are here once again at the fifth annual MI UFO Contact Convention here in Holt Lake, Michigan. Right now, I got a good friend of mine, somebody I have not seen. God, I think the last time I saw you was before that pandemic,
It was.
which now feels like it's gone on for the last 50 years of our lives.
It has.
Come on in here. Don't be shy. It's a camera. Everybody, this is my good friend Deb. I met Deb at the Old Mill Parafest. I want to say about 8 years ago.
It's been at
and
least.
I went to my very first Parafest.
Probably.
Because they're coming up on number 10 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it had to be like 8 years ago.
I know.
That's crazy.
We're old.
Well, I look at it as we're getting better with age.
Well, okay.
But Deb here is such a fascinating, she's an investigator and she's a medium. So she is here this weekend at the MI UFO Contact Convention right here in Holt Lake. Deb, what have you been up to? And welcome to TPV Nation.
Well, if you really want to know what I've been up to, I feel like we should call Brad over here. Because I've already actually been interviewed on your show.
Have you?
About 10 minutes ago.
About 10 minutes ago. Oh, there we go. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole show on Brad and I and a few other guests that we just did.
Oh, cool. So tell us about that experience.
I don't want to take responsibility for that. Because you don't know what's going on.
I have no idea.
No, we recorded a show while you were gone.
Sweet. Anybody inform me on? Are we officially kicked off Facebook yet?
No, it was recorded. It wasn't live.
No.
So it was recorded. We wanted to spare you the, so you'll just have to find it.
All right. So now that I have you here live, I want to hear one of your maybe earliest paranormal experiences.
So my earliest, very first paranormal experience was when I was babysitting in my 20s, if you want to go back that far.
That was last week, folks.
Yeah, it was.
She just turned 21 this week.
I did. And so I had some weird beings going on in this house, called a team because I wasn't on a team, and I actually had a encounter with one going into my back, it was
physically.
Yeah. I didn't believe in that stuff.
Right.
That was not anything I believed in, and I was terrified. Which you're not supposed to be terrified. You're supposed to just stay calm. Do not have fear. Stay strong. Well, that was not me. And yeah, most people that know me know that I am a wimp like that.
But I mean, we're all nervous with our very first, and to actually physically feel something kind of enter your body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weird sensation. Like, I mean, I know I've been grabbed and how that feels, but I mean, that's just them like touching the skin. But
right. No,
that's like a whole. Now I know there's a name for that. It's
called possession.
Yeah, that would be the easiest way. But it's like when spirits or energy wants to communicate with somebody, they can physically take over the living body to be able to communicate what it is. Now, was that this instance, or was it just like, oh, this is curious, I want to see if I can do this?
I don't know. We were standing down in the basement reciting the Lord's Prayer, and my husband was there, and a bunch of other people were in the circle, and we were holding hands. And I just felt it. It like hit me in the back, pushed me forward, and it was like a cold spot. And I could feel, that was the first time that happened. It's happened to me twice in my whole life.
Okay.
They took me upstairs to do what they called was an exorcism. I don't know what it was, but I physically was getting sick. I had asked for a bucket. I had to, it was just, I was a mess. And they said things, did things. It went out, it took off, and we got it on camera.
Oh, wow.
Leaving my body, which was just bizarre to me. And so I didn't do anything paranormal for quite some time after like 20 to 40s, you know. So
say no, I don't want any more of those experiences.
Right. Yeah.
No, that's. I mean, we all hear about stuff like that, but man, that's pretty amazing. Well, I guess also scary when they just bring you upstairs to perform some kind of ritual on you, which you don't know what's going on.
Right, because I wasn't part of a paranormal team, or I knew nothing of the paranormal at that point. So yeah, it was definitely the scariest thing paranormally that's happened to me.
Now, I know you personally, so I know you do a lot of traveling and stuff like that. So when you're about traveling, do you particularly go anywhere to do any kind of investigating while you're out there traveling?
No. I mean, people, because I'm an evidential medium.
Right.
Okay. So people think that mediums belong in the paranormal world on paranormal teams all the time. Right. My whole thing with the paranormal is grief counseling, missing people. I am passionate about the missing. If anybody has a missing person, I'm usually getting a phone call.
Oh, okay.
And so I do, especially Michigan.
Yep.
They all know me.
Okay.
So, yeah, my thing is the missing. I'm not really big into the paranormal anymore. Like, no, I'm not into that too much.
So what do we look forward to coming up from Deb in the near future?
Don't know.
What
coming out of my house, maybe?
See, we were talking a little bit earlier today, and she had the coolest saying, she retired from life.
Yes, I did.
So, I look forward when I can retire from life because, life does get crazy. So I give you kudos to that.
Thanks.
And it's good to see you here.
It's good to be seen here.
So, folks, there you have it. This is Deb. She's going to be around this weekend, so if you happen to see her, I know you got a vending table.
I do, downstairs in the speaker room.
In the speaker room, there we go. So
that's
come on
that's
down.
Because they want to keep me quiet.
They want to keep you
so I can't be up here socializing. I have to be quiet down there because they're speaking.
That's not what we do up here.
I know.
We like to have fun.
I know.
So if you want to join in the fun with us, jump in that car, drive down to Holt Lake Mission, Lakeview Resort at Conference Center, and join us here this weekend for the rest of today and all day tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. So in the meantime and in between time, like we say here at the TPV Nation, happy hunting.